Today we will be learning of terminal area. In that we will be saying the different gates and what are the different terminal buildings, what are the specialities and what are the services given by the airport for an aeroplane and what you call by hangar. So let's see what all the things are there. Coming to the terminal part, while we are talking about terminal, it has various categories inside within it. So it is not a one terminal, it encompasses everything. It may include passenger and cargo terminal building, aircraft parking and loading, passenger service facility, automobile parking, public transit station. So these are the things are included in the terminal area, and the main goal is to provide a link between air side and land side of an airport. So it acts as a bridge between aeroplane and the airport building. So why we call that is the terminal building is facilities that we provide in may include cargo. It includes the souvenir shops, vehicle parking, restaurant. Everything is included in the airport. So in order to name different categories, so the building is same, the big airport, but we say terminal building because of the various things. So for check-in, you have to go for separate terminal. For the checkout, we have separate terminal. For the baggage check, we have separate terminal. If you want to go for shopping, we have separate terminal or the shopping one. If you want to go for a hotel, it has separate thing. If you want to go for launch, it has separate building partitioned in the same building. So the gate, what we call about is the entry and exit gate, you can say. So gates are all about the permission which is required to get enter into the seat. So it may be have seats. Gates means terminal gate may have seats for your convenience, and it gives a bridge or a desk for a passenger needs their gate and number of joints to the flight. So sometimes what happens is when the airport the airline is late due to any weather obstruction or due to the many other things, so you will be asked to sit in a terminal building, so you need a seating. The seating is arranged, that is the gate, you can say, that is the entry or exit or the terminal gates, you can say. So you will be relaxed there and need to give entry. So in order to get entry into the, you should show your the entry ticket, that is while booking the ticket research you will get the entry pass. So if you guys remember, the only person can get inside while you're traveling to the foreign nation or anywhere. You can accompany one member, but it should be between these gates. So after entering that gate, they are not allowed to get inside it. So it is a barrier for them. So other terminal buildings, we have landside facilities. What does the landside facility in the sense in the airport itself? That is, they give public transportation. It may include train and buses or cab services. Parking facility, it's for all the passengers vehicle along with the taxi people. Baggage handling, that is a conveyor belts, which is where you can get your baggage. Passenger movement, it is a building, inside a building you will be walking in and around. So here what happens is the passengers embark, go on board on a flight. So embark is a word used for passenger getting into the flight. Terminals are the front doors. So terminal are called as front doors, where where they act as a interface between the public and land side. So as I told you, it is a bridge between the airport and aeroplane, or the terminal building to the aeroplane. So world's largest airport terminal you can see in Hong Kong International Airport. So it is spread over 135.9 acres, and it can accompany 48 aircraft as a parking stations there, and terminal has a capacity of 45 million. So 45 million people can be seen, and passenger air arriving for 460 flights a day. So it has 460 flights coming to the airport, and it is can handle 45 million people at a time, and they can queue place for parking for 48 aircraft. It is spread over 135.9 acres, and terminal building is itself 1.3 kilometer long. So this is one of the biggest airport you can see is Hong Kong International Airport. So what is the main function of the terminal airport is, one thing is giving the change of momentum, that is from car train, so you will be given accessibility in order to get into your places. Then passenger processing, that is check-in and check-out process you can see. And facilities what they provide is shopping, you can see, eating, meeting, greeting, along with that business and conference. These are the services provided in the airport terminal building itself. So other thing is, they should see for they should operate smoothly. They should give premium level of services. The services should be in such a manner that it should please others rather than impressing their own standard. It should show the value for money what you have given, and it should embrace you to choose that terminal or the airport again. And parts, we can see different parts. We have a check-in area, security, passenger meet greet area, airline offices. Inside the airport, we have different airlines offices. You can take example of regional airport. We have Indigo, Vistara, Spice, Air India, Indian Airlines. Similarly, if you go for international airports, that may be Chhatrapati Shivaji Airport, Bangalore International Airport, Indira Gandhi International Airport, Hyderabad International Airport. So they have different categories for different airlines. Maybe the Qantas you might see, or else the Emirates, or the Lufthansa, Air France, British Airways. So based upon the how many flights they are traveling, how many flights which are landing in the international flight, depending on that, the offices will be opened. And these are the parts of the terminal building. So it encompasses from entry to end point. So check-in is there, baggage is there, shopping is there, eating is there. You can meet the people. You can use their lounge for resting. Then for any assistant, you can go for their offices, or you can take rest in the hotel inside airport. There are certain airports which have transit hotel inside them itself. So these are some of the things. I hope you guys got it. So let's move on to the other thing. So services, they are building design should be efficient. It should be circularly moving, means it should not disturb any other passenger. Ticketing is separate, baggage handling and pickup transfer is separate, security screening is separate, federal inspection separate. That is the custom clearance or immigration. So these are the various terminal facilities and services. Next thing is aircraft service facility. So what all the services are given by the airport to an aircraft. So it may be in the time of handling of passengers or of baggage, hangar, or structure where you can put the airline for access for quick maintenance check or the repair purpose. So in that we will be seeing hangar. So it is a hangar. It is a closed building structure. It is built in whether in metal or wood, or else in the concrete flooring. So hangar is used for the protection from the weather. So aircraft need to be protected. So it is protected for other and direct sunlight. Repair, manufacture and assembly storage of aircraft. So repair is done here, storing of the material is done here, and assembly also done in the hangar. So this is some of the hangars you can see in the pic, how they are storing their airplanes. Then next we have apron. So apron is a portion of a airport where you will be used for parking, loading and unloading of aircraft. So here you can do parking and loading. Hangar, as I told you, it is a repairing thing, and there are certain rules to be followed in an airline. That is VFR, that is visual flight rules. So person who is operating the aircraft should have the VFR condition and the traffic control, and there are certain things to fly the aircraft and train that. So VFR rules are meant to be learned by the pilot. Next thing is taxiway. It is a parking for an aircraft. So aircraft. So here what happens is object is to provide access to aircraft for runway to terminal areas and service hangars. So as I told you, the in shipping you have seen the boats, tugboats. Similarly, a tug helps you to get into the taxiway, and it should not use the cross any runway. So it should be designed in a such a manner it should not get into the runway. So while planning itself, we should get the permission from the IATA and ICAO planning in order to do anything. So that's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.